How dare you! Let me go. Let me go. Qin Shiyu, legitimate daughter of the Duke of Zhengguo, grew up with the Emperor. Relying on the Emperor's favor, she acts recklessly in the palace. But tonight, you will be the one to help me capture the Emperor's favor.
Wretch! You have a bewitching appearance that seduces the master. But with me here, tonight you have no luck to see the Emperor. Guards, bring my whip.
No! Let go! Let me go! Go ahead and hit me. The harder you hit me now, when the Emperor sees it later, the more heartbroken he will be. Your Highness, this is the Chaoyang Palace. The Emperor will be here soon. Aren't you afraid of being seen by him?
Lift her up. Wretch, you dare use the Emperor to threaten me? I will now destroy your face. Let's see if the Emperor will side with you or with me.
No.
The Emperor is here.
Your Highness, thank you for tonight. Save me! Save me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! You're awake.
You saved me.
Don't move around. Your injuries aren't healed yet.
Miss, I will repay you.
Don't say any more for now. Rest well and recover.
She actually looks so similar to the woman who saved me that day.
Your Majesty.
Go back for now.
But Your Majesty...
Summon the Imperial Physician. Are you feeling better?
Thank you for your concern, Your Majesty. I am feeling better.
Regarding today's matters, don't you have anything to say to me?
Your Majesty, it's all my fault. It's because I don't understand the rules, angered the consort Shu, and disturbed Your Majesty. So I beg for your forgiveness.
Noble consort Shu injured you, don't you? Want to complain about her to me?
The noble consort and Your Majesty grew up together. So seeing the one she loves with someone else, how could she not be sad? I can empathize, understanding her difficulties.
What? Could it be that before you entered the palace, you already had someone in your heart?
Yes. Your Majesty, before I entered the palace, the person I thought of day and night is you, Your Majesty.
Do you know that deceiving me is a capital crime, and it will lead to the execution of 9 clans?
I dare not lie. I admire your talent, your way of governing, and admire your bravery in eliminating traitors when you ascended the throne young. When I worshipped at the Huguo Temple, I saw you from afar. And since then, I have been fond of you. I spoke wrongly. Please, Your Majesty.
Just now when I asked you, why didn't you tell me these things?
I didn't want to harm the relationship between the noble consort and Your Majesty. So I ask Your Majesty to forget what I said today. I won't speak recklessly anymore.
Enough. Everything that happened in Chaoyang Palace today, keep it to yourself. As for what you just said, I will pretend I never heard it.
I obey your command. Then I will return now.
You shall stay tonight. I won't touch you, but I will give you the respect you deserve.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I have ordered clothes to be prepared, so change out of these first to avoid catching a cold.
Yes. In the past life, when Leon was the first to serve, but was tortured by noble consort Shu all night. Yet I made His Majesty remember me fondly. The same beginning, but a different ending. When Leon, what do you have to compete with me?
Sister. Fair Lady Sue and Senior Consort Hui entered the palace on the same day as us. Yesterday, I heard that you went to Chaoyang Palace to serve the Emperor. So I called them over for a chat. You wouldn't mind, would you?
A chat? You clearly called them over to laugh at me together. No. We're all friends. Let's sit and talk.
Sister, you are the first among us to serve the Emperor. Are you accustomed to this kind of favor?
I heard that if a concubine pleases the Emperor after serving him, she will receive a Ruyi Heihei fan. Yunmian, you are naturally beautiful. So presumably, soon, the Emperor will send someone to deliver the fan.
In my past life, I didn't receive this fan. Consort Shu was jealous of my beauty, and seeing that I was the first to serve him, she barged into Chaoyang Palace that night and had people torture me all night long. This caused me to not even see the Emperor's face. Wen Yunmian must have met the same fate. I heard that the fan is returned with the concubine. Sister, you've been back for so long, yet there's no news. Could it be that you displease the Emperor? Once everyone sees the injuries on your body, let's see how you keep up this facade.
Sister, what are you doing?
Why are you uninjured?
Why should I be injured?
Leon, are you suggesting that the Emperor?
Imperial decree. Kneel? The Emperor's oral edict. Consort Yun is gentle and dignified, understanding and kind, deeply pleasing to His Majesty. Hence, she is promoted to senior consort, rewarded with 100 bolts of Su silk, a pair of jade ruyai.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Long live the Emperor!
Rise! Congratulations, Consort Yun.
Thank you, Eunuch. Yunyang.
Thank you, Consort Yun.
How could this be? Not only was she not beaten, but she was also promoted. Could it be that last night she had the chance to serve? Impossible.
My lady, watch your words.
It seems today there will be many more rewards. We'll not disturb you any further.
I'm from the Imperial Household Department. These are items that only a senior consort can use. I have already helped you to procure them.
Thank you, Eunuch.
Wen Yunmian, you don't really think the Emperor has you in his heart, do you? You're too naive. The Emperor, besides Consort Shu, could never fall in love with anyone else. I've known all along that last night you had no chance to serve. As for what happened, you know very well in your heart.
How do you know the Emperor didn't favor me? Sister, to spy on the Emperor's habits, speculate on his heart, are all serious crimes.
My lady, watch your words. Consort Yun, my consort is unwell today. We'll take our leave.
Wen Yunmian, today you may have made a splash. But when I serve and bear a royal heir, I will surely be the most noble woman in the palace. You wait and see.
My lady, you are thriving. Today, we are visiting the Empress. Should we dress more modestly?
Fetch the pale purple outfit?
Well, wouldn't it be too showy?
Today, the Emperor will surely come to Fengyi Palace. When flowers compete in beauty, is the peony more conspicuous? Or the magnolia? If you don't want to be the flamboyant one, do you think which dress I would choose?
I understand. Consort Chun, you look beautiful today.
You look good as well. Senior Consort Yun, you are truly charming and alluring. As soon as you entered, all the flowers in the room paled in comparison. What are you talking about? If the Emperor finds out, he will blame us again for bullying Yuan Mian. I dare not. I am praising Yuan Mian for her stunning beauty. No wonder, after just one night of attendance, the Emperor made an exception to ennoble her.
I have dealt with Consort Chun in a past life. She is very scheming and loves to sow discord. Consort Chun, you flatter me. I think you, Highness, are peerlessly elegant. Even if the flowers are beautiful, they are not 1/10,000th as lovely as you.
I have arrived late. Consorts, please do not mind.
Your Highness, look. Leyan wears a fresh and elegant dress today. Even Yun Mian is overshadowed by her. Yes, you are truly more outstanding one after another.
I pay respects to your Highness. Even if I offend noble Consort Shu today, I must still attract the Emperor's attention, strive to attend the Emperor tonight, and conceive the royal heir at once.
My dear sister, you are so unique. Do you want to catch the Emperor's eye and be summoned to serve him? But you didn't expect to be foolish enough to become the target, did you?
The Empress has arrived.
We greet your Majesty. Your Majesty, long live your Majesty.
All consorts, please sit. The Emperor has a discerning eye, and you are all as beautiful as flowers. I hope everyone will live up to the heavenly favor to expand the royal lineage and bear descendants.
Yes.
I heard that recently the Emperor has been sleeping poorly due to the floods in Jiangnan. I have invited a master who said copying sutras 1,000 times can avert disaster for the people. Leyan, I heard your calligraphy is excellent, so why not have you copy them to also share the Emperor's worries?
Yes, I accept the order.
Don't sit anymore. Prayers are important. Since you have accepted the task, then go back and copy the Buddhist scriptures.
Now? If I leave now, wouldn't I miss the chance to see the Emperor?
What? Are you unwilling to serve Her Highness? It seems you are too arrogant, even disrespecting me and offending your superior. Guards, drag Leyan out and slap her face.
Your Highness, forgive me. I will go now.
The Emperor has arrived.
We greet your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
From outside, I heard the palace was noisy and chaotic. What is the matter?
Your Majesty, I heard that Leyan's calligraphy is superb and wanted to ask her to copy sutras. Also with the intention of praying for the people of Jiangnan and sharing your burdens.
But she verbally agreed to me. Yet she made excuses, unwilling to rise.
Since it's copying sutras, one must do it personally to show sincerity. In my opinion, there's no need to trouble her.
Your Majesty.
Enough. Since you says you writes well, Leyan, then come to Chaoyang Palace and copy for me to see.
I received the decree. Wen Yunmian. Wen Yunmian. Without your help, I can still enter Chaoyang Palace. Once I conceive the imperial heir, I will be able to crush you under my foot.
You don't think that gaining the Emperor's favor will let you conceive a royal child, do you?
Of course I can. After taking the fertility pill, I become highly fertile. With just one night of favor, I can conceive an imperial heir. You are infertile, so what's the use of just having this beauty? In the harem, there are 3,000 beauties, and many are women with excellent looks. The Emperor will soon forget you.
If you want to conceive the imperial heir, the Emperor still has to touch you for that. Unfortunately, with me here, you can't even think of touching the Emperor at all.
The Emperor has matters to attend to tonight, and ordered me to escort you back to the palace first.
What?
Drinking alone?
Just had a little.
Do you know what you're doing?
I know that I'm timid, and usually I dare not approach your majesty, but now it's in a dream. I still dare to. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, could you not be so fierce? I love you so much.
I was originally going to serve His Majesty, but His Majesty suddenly had matters and had someone send me back. Don't let me find out who did this.
My lady, be cautious with your words, lest others hear it.
If I find out who did this, I will have her executed cruelly.
My lady, look.
When Yunmian, you are really despicable. Thinking that I'm in Chaoyang Palace serving the Emperor, no one would find out. That you are committing adultery and having illicit affairs. This is your own fault. So don't blame me.
Well, in her own peony pavilion, Consort Yun had an affair with a man. Soon after entering the palace, she had the audacity.
Your Highness, I saw with my own eyes that the man was holding was exactly Wen Yunmian.
You and Wen Yunmian are sisters. Entering the palace together, you could have supported each other. Why did you instead report this to me?
Your Highness, although we are sisters, in the Marquis's mansion, she was the legitimate daughter and I was the illegitimate daughter. She bullied me everywhere. Therefore, she and I have no sisterly bond at all. Your Highness, as long as we catch her in adultery, even if the Emperor doesn't give her poison wine, he will surely banish her to the cold palace, making her never recover.
Fine. I'll believe you this time. Guards, accompany me to Changle Palace.
Ladies, nobles, what are you doing?
Consort Yun has improper conduct, having an affair with a man late at night. I am under noble consort's orders to search the Peony Pavilion.
It's a false accusation. My lady is unwell and has already retired. How could she do such a scandalous thing in the harem?
Whether it's false or not, we'll know after the search. If there's no man hidden in the Peony Pavilion, your lady will be cleared. Guards, search it.
No. If you search today, even if my lady is innocent, tomorrow in the palace, it will spread like wildfire. Then my lady's reputation will be ruined in an instant.
You lowly maid! Stop talking nonsense! If you dare to obstruct again, noble consort won't spare you.
No!
Consort Yun shameless. Did you all hear that? Guards, break the door open. When Yunmian, today you're dead.
Guards, consort Wen Yunmian for defiling the harem, drag her out for me.
Let me do it. Your Majesty.
Bastard. Get out, all of you.
Hurry up and get out.
Your Majesty, please spare my life, Your Majesty. I didn't know you were here and have offended you. I beg for your mercy, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, why are you at the Peony Pavilion?
Le Jieyu, you have overstepped your bounds, daring to come at night and intrude into another consort's palace.
Spare me, Your Majesty. I heard that a man entered the Peony Pavilion.
Le Jieyu immediately reported this to me. I was worried that someone was defiling the harem, bringing shame to the royal family, so I didn't dare delay and immediately brought people to the Peony Pavilion to confirm. It was my lack of consideration. Coming at the wrong time and disturbing you, Your Majesty.
These are all rumors. The one who has been with Yun Zhaohui has always been me. From now on, if anyone dares to make groundless accusations, I will not let them off lightly.
Your Majesty must be worried that tonight's incident will be used to slander me. He has started to think for me.
Le Jieyu, you listened to slander, overstepping your bounds. You are fined 3 months' salary as a warning to others.
I obey the decree. I will never dare again.
As for Consort Shu, listening to petty slander, she is to copy the palace rules 3 times.
I obey the decree.
Everyone dismissed.
Your Majesty punished Jin Shuyu so lightly with just a fine. It seems that toppling her is not an easy task. Your Majesty, thankfully, you stood up for me. Otherwise, Consort would have misunderstood me.
Do you really think Consort Shu was just mistaken?
Of course, consort wouldn't trouble me for no reason. It must be a misunderstanding. It must have been a misunderstanding.
Don't worry. From now on, I will protect you well.
Your Majesty, tonight, I don't want you to leave.
Are you trying to curry favor with me?
I think Your Majesty looks a bit unhappy.
Do you know that probing the Emperor's heart is a capital crime?
I wholeheartedly admire Your Majesty, and being able to share your worries, I would die without regret.
It's a pity she is no longer alive. My beloved concubine, you're getting bolder.
I beg for Your Majesty's mercy tonight. Let me serve you. The time has come. The fish has taken the bait.
Your Highness, have mercy. I really didn't know that the one with Wen Yunmian was His Majesty.
Bitch, how dare you deceive me? You and that vixen Wen Yunmian are in cahoots. The two of you conspired to deceive me, aiming to make me lose His Majesty's favor. What?
His Majesty last night indeed stayed overnight at Peony Pavilion. I heard that water was called 6 times during the night.
Bring it here. I'll teach you a lesson myself. Bitch! For deceiving me. Bitch! For deceiving me. Bitch!
Last night, the master went to play in the hot spring pool, and even specifically had me prepare wine. Could it be that the master already knew the Emperor would come?
The Emperor once loved a commoner girl who died saving him. Yesterday was her death anniversary, and I happen to resemble her somewhat. Therefore, I was certain the Emperor would come.
My master is truly amazing.
Wen Yunmian, you bitch! You've harmed me terribly.
I harmed you? Clearly, you wanted to use the charge of debauchery in the harem through Consort Shu's hand to put me to death.
That's right. I do want to kill you. If it weren't for you, this seductress seducing the Emperor, how could the Emperor possibly have the eunuchs send me back to Chaoyang Palace? You dare hit me?
If you make another fuss, I won't mind giving you another slap.
Don't think just because the Emperor has you in his heart, you can trample me under your feet.
Wen Leian, do you want to die? Don't drag the entire Marquis household down with you. Yesterday, if the Emperor hadn't been there, with all of you making such a scene at Peony Pavilion, everyone would think I was having an affair. Do you know what the consequences would be?
That's your problem. What does it have to do with me? Once I give birth to a prince, I'll trample you under my feet. This will be your fate. You?
Even if Auntie Mung didn't teach you what it means to be interconnected. But in prominent families, the matter of one loss affecting all, haven't you heard enough? Fine. Since Auntie Mung won't teach you, I'll teach you in her place.
What do you think you are? Daring to teach me?
Idiot! If the Emperor, because of rumors, punishes me, for the Marquis's household, the military merits earned with life will all be wiped out. As for you, from now on, don't even think about climbing into the Imperial bed again.
You're just trying to scare me? You want to frighten me?
Frighten you? You really do have an empty head. If the Marquis household is condemned because of me, as daughters of the same household, even if the Emperor doesn't kill you, he'll never want to see you again. By then, your Rose Pavilion will be no different from the Cold Palace.
That seems to make some sense. But in my previous life, when I was sent to the Cold Palace, didn't Wen Yunyan fare just fine? She must be saying this on purpose. I don't believe your nonsense. Unless you make the Emperor favor me sooner.
Keep a close eye on her these 2 days. Don't let her cause more trouble for me.
Mistress.
You came back all the way in anger.
The white fungus soup for the master hasn't been sent in yet when Consort Hui arrived. My Lady Yun handmade bamboo fungus, white fungus soup, to relieve your majesty's fatigue, and asks the eunuch to present it to your majesty.
Oh. Which sister sent this? She cares so much for your majesty. If your majesty knows, he must cherish this sister well.
Replying to your ladyship, yes, it was Lady Yun from Peony Pavilion who sent it over. She said it's handmade for your majesty white fungus soup.
I am also here to send lily seed soup to your majesty. Please, eunuch, announce me.
Your majesty has already ordered me to wait here for your ladyship. Please, your ladyship, follow me in.
What a pity for Sister Zhaoyi's effort.
What's there to be angry about? I just entered the palace, so naturally I can't compare to Consort Hui.
I am angry that... Anyway, I can't be like others, whose anger fades after a couple of days.
Wanting to win the Emperor's favor is not that simple.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, you promised me to only review 50 memorials a day.
It seems I've spoiled you more and more. You even dare to snatch the memorial from my hand.
It seems Your Majesty isn't angry with me because of that night's adultery incident. I just miss you. Tonight, may I stay at Chaoyang Palace to accompany Your Majesty?
Beloved consort, what do you think?
Consort Yun, your entourage is truly grand. I have to wait here for you to arrive.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Long live Your Majesty. Today, I almost missed the time to pay respects to you. I voluntarily request 3 days of confinement to copy sutras and pray for you. I hope you will forgive me.
Sister Yun, you're not late, so no need to be so harsh.
In the palace, it's most taboo to be arrogant due to favor. I'm afraid Sister Yun will incur the dissatisfaction of the sisters.
How dare I, as your sister, be dissatisfied? I heard that last time when Sister Zhaoyi served, water was called 6 times in one night. I ask, among all the sisters in the palace, who has such an honor? It's truly enviable.
I'm not envious. Serving in the palace also has rules and regulations. Like you, this kind of fox spirit who lures the emperor away at midnight. For light punishment, confinement to the cold palace. For severe punishment, execution by lynching. And exile of father and brothers. None end well.
Your Majesty, if this trend of intercepting the night service spreads, once it spreads, the palace rules will be like nothing. If in the future the concubines compete to imitate, what should we do?
Since everyone knows that breaking the rules leads to near certain death, then, sisters, are you doubting the Emperor lacks discernment? Or the Internal Affairs Office's duty room is idle daily?
Consort Yun is eloquent with words. Does the Empress not care? Or does Your Majesty the Empress intentionally condone this behavior?
If I remember correctly, Sister Guife, you are most skilled in such tactics. Could it be that in the past, sister, you intentionally seduced the Emperor? Sister Yun, don't stand. Sit down.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
You little wretch, you wait for me.
Those who entered the palace with me have all been summoned to receive favor. When will I ever get to board the Phoenix Spring Favor carriage to serve the Emperor?
Her Majesty the Empress has already promised you that in a couple of days, when the Emperor is free, she will naturally remind the Emperor to come and favor you. I think it should be soon.
The Empress is overshadowed by Consort Shu and has not borne a son. I don't know if she can help me. Today, once again, it's Wen Yunmian, that fox spirit serving the Emperor. No, I have to find a way myself.
Master, don't rush. Haste leads to mistakes. In my humble opinion, how about asking the Master to help think of a way? And put in a few words for you. Although the court and the harem should not be involved, if a subtle reminder is given, it might make the Emperor remember you.
That's a good idea. I will immediately write a letter to my father.
Consort Zhaoyi, this is from the Emperor, specially bestowed upon you.
The Emperor actually gave such a precious thing to me. I am deeply grateful.
Consort Yun, you are truly blessed. However, I heard that Consort Zhaoyi was beaten on her first night, and Consort Lo caused a scene at Peony Pavilion to catch an adulterer. All of this is because Consort Shu is jealous and vies for favor, intolerant of others. Consort Zhaoyi is now the one in the Emperor's heart. If you complain to the Emperor about your grievances, presumably the Emperor will certainly stand up for you.
Eunuch, you are the Emperor's confidant, never taking sides. But today you told me this. It must be on the Emperor's orders. Jun Chenyu, aren't you just making me a knife in your hands? Using me to stir up conflict between the Wen and Qin families, and then reap the benefits? In my previous life, the Wen and Qin families fought until both were weakened. You not only deposed me as Empress, but even tried to have me executed. Your Majesty, I have long lived in the Deep Palace, completely unaware that my father had rebellious intentions. Please, Your Majesty, investigate clearly.
Empress Wen colluded with the court, secretly formed factions. The crime is unpardonable. I today depose Wen as Empress and bestow a white silk cord.
Your Majesty, I am innocent. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, what's wrong?
Your Majesty, what's wrong? Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. If you hadn't suddenly passed away, I probably wouldn't have become Empress Dowager. So, in this life, I see, and it's bien sti. Bien. I will never again foolishly give my heart and be used as a pawn.
Miener, why are you silent? Have you suffered some grievance? Tell me.
Your Majesty.
Who exactly bullied you? Tell me.
Your Majesty. I miss home.
Miener, so? Your feelings for the Marquis's mansion are so deep.
I can enter the palace, gain your Majesty's affection, and have such good fortune. So I have no regrets in this life. But my mother doesn't have such good fortune.
Could it be that the Marquis?
In his heart, has never had my mother. And in the mansion, has always treated me and my mother harshly.
So just now, was it because of this that you cried?
I dare not lie. Yesterday, I received a letter from home saying that my father got drunk and thought of my mother as the legal wife, but unable to bear a son, causing the Marquis's mansion to have no heir. So he got very angry, ran to my mother's courtyard, and beat her up to vent his anger.
Miener, don't worry. I will give you justice and won't let your mother suffer in vain.
Really?
I keep my promises. I overthought it. Miener is so fragile and loves to cry. How could she have any schemes? It seems I misunderstood her.
Your Majesty, I miss you.
Miener, last night when you cried, it was even more touching.
Your Majesty, you're so naughty.
This consort Yun is truly remarkable. She actually made the Emperor call for water 7 times in one night.
Wait until she wakes up, then send her back.
Yes.
Jun Chenyu, in my previous life, I truly loved you, but your heartlessness made me unable to stay ignorant. When you loved me, you put me on a pedestal, giving me everything. When you didn't love me, you discarded me like trash. So in this life, I only want to live well.
By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees, Consort Yun, elegant and graceful, gentle and refined, is hereby granted the title, 1, so it is decreed.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Long live the Emperor. Long live. Much obliged, eunuch.
Congratulations, Mr. Swan. In the future, you have boundless prospects. This servant will take my leave first.
Congratulations, my lady. Congratulations. Although consorts in the palace are not unique, for the Emperor to actively grant a title is the first time.
It's just a title, and you're so happy about it. Silly girl.
My lady, bad news. The Emperor has fainted.
What? Greetings to the Empress. Concubine, pure concubine.
Wen Yu Mian. Today, I'll make you die without a burial place. Emperor, you finally woke up. I was worried sick.
What exactly happened to me?
The Emperor's health has always been robust. Why did he suddenly faint? And for so long? Has the imperial physician found out what the cause is?
To the Emperor. To the Empress. The Emperor is poisoned.
What? Who dares to poison the Emperor?
The Emperor's daily meals are always tested for poison, and poisoning has never occurred.
Indeed. The poison the Emperor ingested did not come from his meals, but a drug that can make people addicted after tasting it.
What?
This drug is called Peach Blossom Chant. In the folk, some women used it with their husbands for pleasure, causing their husbands to become obsessed. But this drug is too potent. After men use it, they will exhaust their vitality and die.
You wretch! Last night, you just came to Chaoyang Palace to serve the Emperor. And this morning, the Emperor fell ill. I originally thought that the Emperor cherished you. Unexpectedly, you dared to give the Emperor that fierce drug?
When Yunmian, your good days are now over.
Is it you who did this?
It's not I. It really isn't. How dare I plot against your majesty? I would never do that.
Your Majesty. Wan Zhaoyi is already favored by your Majesty, so there's no need to use such means. Moreover, this Peach Blossom Chant is highly potent and too easily detected. It would be too risky to do so.
What your ladyship said is true. Those who would use such means to retain your Majesty's favor must be those who haven't received favor for a long time. Currently in the harem, those who haven't received favor. Isn't it? Only one?
Your Majesty. It really isn't I. Before today, I've never met your Majesty. How could I possibly drug your Majesty? Besides, this is a crime punishable by extermination of the clan. Even if I had the greatest courage, I wouldn't dare your Majesty.
Exactly. Besides you, I can't think of who else had the opportunity to drug him. In my opinion, if you're truly innocent, why not let people search your peony pavilion?
Your Majesty. Don't you believe me either?
Guards, search the Peony Pavilion.
I didn't expect so many people dislike you. Reporting to your Majesty, I just now sent people to thoroughly search the Peony Pavilion. This Wan Zhaoyi indeed has ill intentions. These pills were found in the Peony Pavilion on the Pink Chrysanthemum Petals.
How did you find them?
So, it was really you who drugged me?
Your Majesty,
Reporting to your Majesty, these pills are indeed Peach Blossom Chant.
Now that things have come to this, what more do you have to say?
Please, Your Majesty, judge clearly. I am falsely accused. This isn't Peach Blossom Chant. It's not.
Sister Wan, you're too reckless. Even if you're eager for favor, you shouldn't have given your Majesty such dirty drugs. Now, not only will you lose your head, but the entire Yongyi Hufu will suffer along.
I am falsely accused. I really didn't drug Your Majesty. Your Majesty, please believe me this time.
Then tell me, what is this pill? Exactly.
I can't say.
Fine. You want me to believe you? But you won't tell me what this drug really is? Fine. Then there's no need to say more. Guards, strip Wan of her Zhaoyi title and grant her white silk.
Your Majesty, I am willing to say, this pill is truly not peach blossom poison. It is a tonic, specially prepared by me for Your Majesty.
How dare you quibble? A tonic? You, a consort? What do you know about pharmacology? Eunuch Su, hurry up and drag her away.
Your Highness the Consort, why are you in such a hurry? To send me to my death without even giving me a chance to explain? Or is it that Your Highness has some concerns?
Stop talking nonsense. What concerns do I have?
Consort Shu, Your Majesty has not yet made a decision. So let Consort Wan finish speaking.
Your Majesty, I have studied pharmacology since childhood, and seeing Your Majesty toiling day and night, I couldn't bear it in my heart. So I prepared a pill to nourish chi and calm the mind, and placed it around the room, hoping that when Your Majesty comes to Peony Pavilion, you can smell the medicinal fragrance to regulate your health.
Utterly ridiculous. Just now, the chief physician said it is peach blossom poison. Yet you are still here distorting the truth, trying to muddle through.
But the chief physician, only based on color and scent, hastily concluded, clearly intending to frame me.
Your Majesty, the chief physician has been in charge of the Imperial Hospital for over a decade. How can we allow this wretch to talk nonsense?
Your Majesty, there are 2 Imperial physicians waiting outside the hall. Why not call them in to identify it together?
Summon them.
Your Majesty, this is indeed peach blossom poison. I concur.
Impossible, Your Majesty. What they said is false.
Consort 1, stop making trouble.
I beg Your Majesty to summon from the Imperial Hospital physician me for an audience. I have heard that he is highly skilled in medicine. If physician me also says this is peach blossom poison, then I'm willing to die to atone for my crime.
Fine. I will let you die with clarity. Summon physician me.
I pay respects to Your Majesty, Empress, Imperial Concubine.
Physician Mai, do you recognize this medicine?
No one in the Imperial Hospital dares to offend me. This young physician should be a smart person, right?
Your Majesty, this medicine contains various herbs, which can calm the mind and soothe the spirit, and is beneficial to men's health.
You say, this is not the folk-loved drug Tao Hua Yin.
This medicine is not Tao Hua Yin. I have seen it among the people, Tao Hua Yin. The two of them use completely different herbs. Although the color is the same, the smell and taste are entirely different.
Outrageous! The head physician and 2 other physicians have already determined that it is Tao Hua Yin. But you say it's not. Could it be that you think your medical skills are superior to the head physician's?
Your Ladyship, the head physician is virtuous and respected, and no one in the Imperial Hospital can match him. But as for medical skills, I am still quite confident. Although I don't know why the head physician says, this ordinary pill is Tao Hua Yin. I believe there must be another reason for this.
You dare to slander me?
You were recommended by Consort Juan, so your words are not credible. Who knows what Consort Juan promised you?
Your Majesty, I do not know Consort Juan. I am willing to guarantee with my head that this medicine is not Tao Hua Yin. If Your Majesty does not believe me, you can have the entire Imperial Hospital to witness.
Are you also willing to guarantee with your heads?
Your Majesty, spare my life. My eyes are dim and my mind confused. And I was overly worried about Your Majesty's health. So I made a mistake for a moment. Please forgive me, Your Majesty. Spare my life, Your Majesty.
You used such means to help Qinshuyu kill many consorts. How can I easily let you off? How can it be a mistake? You are deceiving the Emperor. Your Majesty, Physician Mi said, Tao Hua Yin is completely different from the pill I made, yet they insist that this is Tao Hua Yin. This is Tao Hua Yin. If not, for their poor medical skills, then they must be intentionally framing me. Please, Your Majesty, uphold justice for me.
Your Majesty, to save or to kill is only a thought away for a physician. Today, the 3 of them almost harmed Sister Juan. Who knows if in the future, they will cause trouble again.
Guards, take these 3 out and execute them by Ling Chi.
Spare my life, Your Majesty.
To think that when Yunmian, that wretch, escaped again. I also lost my confidant in the Imperial Hospital for nothing. This is utterly outrageous.
Your Majesty, you should rest a bit more. I and the other concubines will take our leave now.
Dr. Me, you stay.
Yes.
That wretch escaped again, unharmed. What a pity.
Your Majesty didn't keep me to serve in the bedchamber. In the past, when Your Majesty was unwell, I was always by your side. I heard that Your Majesty didn't keep Consort Juan to serve. Logically, today she suffered such a great grievance. Your Majesty should have comforted her. This shows that Your Majesty is indeed tired and needs to rest. So later on, you'll summon me, right? Since no one was kept, then, Your Highness, there's no need to worry. But I'm still worried. You tell me, does Your Majesty already know that it was me? And is angry with me? Your Highness, don't worry. Your Majesty didn't blame you publicly, so he must not know. I didn't want to give Your Majesty that filthy drug. It's all because of that vixen Wen Yunmian, who's so favored in front of Your Majesty, that made me lose my composure. If Your Majesty finds out, he might distance himself from me even more. This time she escaped unscathed. She was lucky. But Your Highness, don't worry. We did it without a trace. The courtyard was searched by Consort Li. The chief physician was pushed out by Dr. Mi. Now the three are dead, and won't tell on you. Wen Yunmian, we'll see about that.
What happened today is really frightening. Fortunately, my lady is resourceful. Not only did she foil the noble consort's scheme, but also took the opportunity to eliminate her confidant placed in the Imperial Hospital. Otherwise, we definitely couldn't have come out of Chaoyang Palace unscathed.
But Your Majesty clearly knows that I was wronged. So why didn't you keep me to comfort me? This isn't right.
But Your Majesty didn't keep anyone else to serve in the bedchamber. Perhaps Your Majesty is just recovering from a serious illness, and after handling the Tao Huayan case for half a day, he just wants to rest. But how did you figure out noble consort would use that despicable thing to frame you?
I'm currently favored by His Majesty. Noble Consort Shu has long regarded me as a thorn in her side, a pain in the flesh. Today, when Your Majesty unexpectedly fainted, wasn't that a perfect opportunity for her to get rid of me? So I inspected Mudangshuan in advance, and as a result, I actually found poison. So I switched it in advance and prepared early.
My lady is even wiser than men.
Consort Juan, please stay. I thank you for your patronage, Consort. If you hadn't given me the chance to show my ability to His Majesty, I might not have had the chance to rise.
Dr. Me, since you can see that I'm helping you, then please make sure to seize this opportunity. I know you're not mediocre, but whether you can gain His Majesty's trust depends on your own abilities.
I will definitely live up to your kindness. If I ever rise to prominence, I will repay you generously.
Then I'll be watching with anticipation. After the Peach Blossom poem incident, the Emperor hasn't summoned me for 4 or 5 days. Not once has he called for an audience. Could it be that something happened that I don't know about?
Master. Just now, Dr. Mi had me relay a message to you, Master, saying the Emperor sent him to Chaoyang Palace to diagnose and detoxify, and gained the Emperor's approval. So now he serves by the Emperor's side. He also said that the Emperor fainted a few days ago, not only because of taking the Peach Blossom poem, but also because Marquis Wu angered the Emperor in the court.
Marquis Wu angered the Emperor.
It's said that Marquis Wu, in the court, brought up to the Emperor that concubine Le has not yet served the night, saying she is in excellent health and easily gets pregnant, urging the Emperor, for the sake of the nation and the royal lineage, to favor concubine Ruo. Duke Zhengguo also lobbied for Marquis Ho, pressuring the Emperor.
How could father be so foolish? With just Wenlian, there's already enough chaos. Why must he also drag me down?
Perhaps Marquis Ho thinks that by clinging to Duke Zhengguo, he has some confidence.
Where does his confidence come from? Duke Zhengguo's power is immense. His influence is deeply rooted, making the Emperor wary. And his daughter is a noble consort, and a childhood friend of the Emperor. But what backing does my father have? Once abandoned by Duke Zhengguo, I'm afraid in less than a day, he'll be uprooted by the Emperor. Yunyang, prepare hot water. I want to bathe and change clothes.
Master, are you really going to dress like this to see the Emperor?
What? Isn't it good looking?
It looks great, very pretty. I'm afraid the Emperor won't be able to control himself.
That's exactly what I want. Go bring the altered official robe.
Ah! Master. The collar of the clothes has several seams torn.
This makes it easy to tear open directly. Doesn't it?
Your Majesty, are you tired? Why not let me attend to your rest?
You go bathe first.
Yes.
Your Majesty, Nitai is here to take your pulse.
Summon him.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Physician, how is my health?
Your Majesty is in good health, and almost fully recovered.
Is that so? I think you, little physician, are not skilled in medicine.
I beg for Your Majesty's mercy.
Posing as a physician to approach me. Do you know this is a capital crime? Exactly who gave you the audacity? To dare come to Chaoyang Palace and approach me?
I truly miss Your Majesty. I found out that Nitai would take Your Majesty's pulse at night. So I gathered courage before Nitai to come in and see Your Majesty once.
You're quite bold.
I risked the crime of beheading to come in and see Your Majesty. Now that I've been seen by Your Majesty, I'll go out and accept punishment. Your Majesty, I miss you so much. Are you abandoning me?
Why would I ever leave you?
Your Majesty, Hui Zhaoye is still bathing. I can't take someone else's chance to serve you for the night. I should leave then.
Then I'll visit you tomorrow. Then you should wear this outfit to see me.
Yes.
Go back first. Change this outfit before you leave to avoid catching a cold.
Ah. Your Majesty, I think I've sprained my ankle. Your Majesty, I'm in so much pain. Can you hold me?
Guards, take Hui Zhaoye back.
What about me?
You stay. But the death penalty can be spared. You can't escape punishment.
Eunuch. Isn't the time wrong? I haven't even served the Emperor yet. Why are you sending me back already?
Lady Zhaoyi, this is the Emperor's decree. You should please go back.
My dear concubine, stop.
I don't know. Please enlighten me, Your Majesty.
Eunuch Shu, who stole my chance to serve the Emperor inside? If you don't explain clearly, I won't leave tonight.
Master Hui, this Chaoyang Palace is not a place you can freely inquire about. If you continue to be so unruly and disturb the Emperor, then it won't just be sending you back that simply.
My chance to serve was hard-earned. If I find out tonight who stole my chance, I'll definitely skin her alive.
Miener, who am I?
You are the Emperor.
Who am I to you?
You are my husband.
Good. Say it again.
Husband. A night of storm and rain should have made the Lord indulge completely. It seems that even if he is dissatisfied with the Marquis, for now, he won't involve me. Otherwise, with his temperament, He would never let me stay in Chaoyang Palace, sleeping peacefully until I wake up naturally.
Master, the maid from Fengyi Palace came to Peony Pavilion to invite you over. I heard that the Imperial Concubine and other masters have arrived. They said the Empress has summoned, and are only waiting for you.
The fish has taken the bait. I respectfully greet Your Majesty the Empress.
No need for formalities.
I pay respects to Your Majesty the Imperial Concubine.
Wanjawi, do you know your crime?
I do not know. Please enlighten me, Your Majesty.
Guards. Wanjawi, do you recognize them?
I do. Before entering the palace, the two matrons examined my body.
Good that you recognize them. I remember that. Infertile women cannot be selected as concubines. Although Wanjawi and her sister were exempted from selection, the two matrons still had to go to the Marquise's house to examine her. Only after verification. Could she enter the palace to serve the Emperor? But now I have heard that Wanjawi caught a chill in her childhood, so she is infertile for life. You? Why didn't you report it?
Your Majesty, please judge fairly. I truly did not know about Lady Wan's condition of infertility. That day when I examined her, she was clearly fine. The Marquis' household didn't tell me.
So it seems that Wan Chaoyi, to enter the palace, falsified and deliberately hid the truth.
I am
permanently infertile. So she can't bear children. Even if favored daily, she can't conceive, right?
Pure consort, watch your words. The matter of Wan Zhaoyi's infertility is not yet concluded. I think that...
Your Majesty, this concerns the imperial heir and cannot be mistaken. In my opinion, since it's uncertain, let's have the imperial physician take her pulse to clarify.
Then summon the imperial physician.
If she is found infertile, according to palace rules, she will be sent to the Guardian Temple. My dear sister, it seems you can only chant sutras and grow old alone. If she is sent away, I can take her place and gain the Emperor's favor.
Last night at Chaoyang Palace, the sounds that came out were from that bitch.
I don't know. Please enlighten me, Your Majesty. I don't know. Please enlighten me, Your Highness.
She actually stole my chance to serve the Emperor. Such a vixen should not be kept in the palace.
Reporting to the Empress, Lady Wan has an extremely cold constitution and is likely unable to bear children.
I understand. You may leave.
Yes.
What a pity for the Emperor's favor.
Your Highness, last night, Consort Hui called for water 7 times while serving the Emperor. The favor has a successor.
After I changed clothes last night, I was sent out of Chaoyang Palace. The one who served the Emperor was actually Consort 1.
It's that bitch Wen Yunmian again. Every time she can make the Emperor break the rules for her. This time, no matter what, we must send her out of the palace. Empress, Consort Wan has no ability to bear children and monopolizes the Emperor's favor. Moreover, she has repeatedly violated the harem rules. I request to depose her from her position and expel her from the palace. Empress?
Empress,
I actually didn't know that someone would behind my back expel Consort Juan from the palace. Empress, no need for formalities. You may rise first. What exactly happened? Causing such a disturbance?
Consort Shu, because Wan Zhaoyi has difficulty conceiving. Fears she will disrupt the harem. So she begged me to send Wan Zhaoyi to Hugo Temple.
Was it you who proposed it?
I am solely concerned for the royal lineage. Moreover, a seductive concubine ruins the state, and by precedent, should be sent to Hugo Temple for purification. All the sisters agree.
Empress, what do you think?
I think Wan Zhaoyi is still young, and the imperial physician hasn't declared her infertile. Why not let her stay in the palace for now? If she receives more royal favor later, she might get pregnant.
How can that be allowed? Rules are rules. How can they be changed for her alone?
Your Majesty,
Are your knees hurting badly?
I'm not in pain. Thank you for your concern.
Please sit down first. I won't let you leave.
I trust you, Your Majesty.
You may sit down too.
In the past, Your Majesty would never in front of me value a woman so much. Why now do you care so much about Wen Yunmian? What is so good about that bitch?
Regarding Wan Zhaoyi's infertility, I already know. The Western regions once presented the 9-turn warm jade pills, which can regulate a cold constitution, nourish the body, and help cure difficulty in conceiving. Attendants, go to the Imperial Hospital quickly and bring out all the warm jade pills. Deliver them to Wan Zhaoyi's Peony Pavilion.
Your Majesty.
Yes.
I intentionally spread the rumor of infertility to lure out Qin Shuyu's spy in the Peony Pavilion. I never thought Jun Chenyu would not mind at all, and even gave me medicine to help me conceive.
Such precious medicine. There are only 6 pills in total. Your Majesty gave all of them to Wan Zhaoyi. This is probably unnecessary, isn't it?
Isn't that similar to my easy conception pill? How annoying. Such good stuff. Why does Your Majesty only give it to her alone?
What? Do you also, like Wan Zhaoyi, have difficulty conceiving? I can favor you a bit more, no problem. Announce my decree. Wan Zhaoyi, gentle and quiet, is today promoted to concubine.
I thank Your Majesty for your great favor. Deliver it to grandfather within 2 days.
Master, would you like to write a letter to Marquise? Regarding the Marquise's advocacy for Consort Lo at court. It nearly implicated you.
Father has always been stubborn, so talking to him is futile. I must seek a more powerful relative as a backer.
Yes.
I was raised by grandfather since childhood. He is more reliable than father. Is Kyukui here?
She is already waiting outside.
Let her in.
Yes.
I pay my respects to you, Master.
Kyukui, I plan to promote you to second-class maid. What do you think?
Thank you for your appreciation, Master. I will henceforth certainly continue to serve diligently and attend to you, Master.
Serve diligently. You're probably serving Consort Shu diligently. But here with me, you can be a second-class maid. At Yangshi Palace, you probably wouldn't even get to sweep the floors.
What do you mean by that, Master? I have no connection with Yangshi Palace and have never interacted.
The matter of my infertility, was it not you who informed Consort Shu?
Master, I know nothing about it. I have no connection with the consort and am completely unrelated. Please judge wisely, Master.
Then why don't you explain as a third-class maid, how do you possess such valuable items? If I take you to see the Emperor now, guess if Consort Shu would quietly end you. If I take you to see the Emperor now, do you think Consort Shu will quietly finish you off?
I was wrong. I shouldn't have helped Consort Shu harm you. Please have mercy, Master, and give me a way out. My parents at home are seriously ill, and my 2 young brothers have no one to care for them. I am truly at the end of my rope. That's why I agreed to Consort Shu's demands.
What did Consort Shu promise you in return?
She promised to give me more monthly allowance.
What other dirty deeds have you done?
Last time, Consort Shu had me place a packet of pills in Mudangshuan.
These dirty deeds of Consort Shu? It's time for the Emperor to know. Can you prove that these things were ordered by Consort Shu?
Master, am I without a way out?
You knew from the start that this was a dead end. Since you have betrayed me, I can no longer use you. If you are expelled from Mudangshuan, Consort Shu will definitely know that you have been exposed. I'm afraid it's not just you. By then, your family will also be in great danger. But if you clean up the mess you've made, I can ensure your family lives comfortably for the rest of their lives. And your younger sister, who is serving hard labor in Shinjuku, I can send her out of the palace and find her a good family to live with.
Master, this hairpin is the evidence. After I placed the Tao Huan, Consort Shu casually rewarded me with it. What does Master want me to do?
Go to Yangshi Palace now and say that I have discovered your crimes and am preparing to take you to the Empress to file a complaint.
Yes, then I'll go.
Master, aren't you afraid that Kyukui is unreliable? Or that Consort Shu will target her? You've planned for so long, you can't let Consort Shu off easily.
Don't worry, your master. I am someone who repays every grievance. She is so vicious and has repeatedly framed me. This time, I will definitely not let her escape. Keep a close eye on Chukui for me.
Yes.
The Emperor in private must have already investigated the Tao Huayan incident. I can only use Kyukui to expose Consort Shu's evil deeds and lay them before the Emperor so that the Emperor will be completely disappointed in her. Pleasure in bed is just a means to make Jun Chenyu notice me briefly. Only by becoming the one in his heart can I live well and live long.
Your Highness, there's trouble.
Your Highness, Concubine Wan suspects me, that I was sent by Your Highness, and also suspects that I put the Peach Blossom chant into the Peony Pavilion. So she is going to report to the Empress. I took advantage of her unpreparedness to run out.
You fool. How could you be so careless?
Your Highness, please calm down. I heard that the Emperor tonight will stay at Fungi Palace.
Nonsense. Don't I know that? Hurry up and think of a way. If the Emperor finds out, he'll be angry with me again.
I have a plan to turn the tables and make her suffer in silence.
I pay my respects to the Empress. I wonder what the Empress wants with me.
Concubine Wan reported that she accidentally discovered Chu Kuei was the one you sent to the Peony Pavilion. And moreover, under your orders, she framed her several times. Of course, this matter cannot be judged solely by Concubine Wan's one-sided words. So I summoned you here for the two of you to confront each other, so that I can make a decision.
Ridiculous. I am the Honorable Imperial Concubine. Is there any need for me to harm a mere concubine? You say that I ordered Chu Kui to harm you, Concubine Wan. Do you have any evidence?
The Emperor has arrived.
I pay respects to your majesty.
It's so late, yet everyone is at Fengi Palace, and it's so lively. Why not speak up and let me hear it too?
Your Majesty, Concubine Wan heard that Chu Kui from the Peony Pavilion was bribed by me to attempt to harm her. Although Concubine Wan has received your Majesty's favor, She should abide by palace rules and behave properly. How can she act arrogantly due to favor and splash such dirty water onto my head?
I report to your majesty that I have brought Chu Kui to wait outside the hall. The truth of the matter can be clarified by bringing her up, and everything will be clear. To avoid anyone saying that I framed her.
When Yunmian, you fool. If it weren't for Chu Kui having discussed with me, how could she be easily dragged to Fengyi Palace for confrontation?
Guards, bring Chu Kui up.
I pay respects to your majesty.
Speak truthfully. If you can't make it clear today, you won't keep your head.
In reply to your majesty, after concubine Wan entered the palace, the imperial concubine placed me in the peony pavilion and ordered me to watch concubine Wan, reporting anything immediately to her highness. Later, the imperial concubine gave me a package of pills and told me to put them in the peony pavilion to frame concubine Wan. But later the pills were swapped, so it didn't succeed. Later I found out that those pills were the ones that made the emperor faint, the peach blossom chant.
You're talking nonsense.
Your majesty, I, a mere low-ranking concubine. Why should the noble consort be so wary of me? If I hadn't accidentally discovered it today, I wouldn't know how the noble consort framed me. I beg your majesty and the empress to stand up for me.
You wretch. How dare you turn against me at the last minute? I'll have you cut into 1,000 pieces.
You know, slandering the noble consort is a serious crime.
Your majesty, I am not lying. This is the hairpin that the noble consort gave me after placing the peach blossom chant.
You lowly slave. When did I ever give you a hairpin? Clearly you stole it. How dare you slander me in return?
I remember this hairpin. You said last year that you didn't want to wear it.
Your Majesty, I am truly innocent. This hairpin was stolen by her, not given by me. It was Consort Wan who taught this wretch to frame me.
Stop dragging others into this. If you hadn't used Chu Kui, who is just a lowly servant of Consort Wan, how could she have entered your Yanxi palace and stolen your hairpin? Get back to your Yanxi palace. I don't want to see you again.
Your Majesty, what should we do with Chu Kui?
A servant who betrays her master should not be kept. Give her 50 cane strikes and expel her from the palace.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty!
Just wait. Qin Shu you, at most, by tomorrow. The Emperor's more severe punishment will come. Otherwise, wouldn't my efforts be in vain?
I remember. This screen was embroidered back then by Consort when she first entered the palace.
At that time, she was charming, bright, and pure-hearted. Unlike now, she is narrow-minded, jealous, and ruthless.
I heard that. Yesterday, after Consort returned to Yanxi Palace, she nearly cried herself unconscious.
After all, she is too impulsive. Let her calm down for these 2 days. My love for her was genuine. But I first appointed another as Empress, and to balance the powers, I have numerous consorts and concubines. In the end, I have always been in debt to her. Take this opportunity to let her reflect deeply and not make mistakes again.
Master, it's going to rain. At this hour, Chu Kui should have already been sent out of the palace.
Yes. In my previous life, I and Qin Shuyu were entangled for half a lifetime, so I know her character well. She committed so many evils. Jun Chenyu, due to childhood affection, tolerated her repeatedly. But tonight, she brought this upon herself. The affection in Jun Chenyu's heart for her is about to be exhausted.
Your Majesty, I just learned that last night Kukui was beaten with boards, and after being sent out, not long after she was killed, along with her family, all were murdered, with no survivors.
Do you know who ordered it?
The person who reported back said, the Jiangfu Hai by Consort's side was seen.
Consort Shu has truly become increasingly cruel and ruthless. By my decree, Consort Shu is of improper conduct. From today, deprived of the power to manage the 6 palaces, confined for 3 months. Demoted to Consort Shu, daily copy the rules for women 10 times. Not allowed out without summons?
Yes.
Bold. My things. How dare you lowly scum steal them?
Lady Shupin, these are things for the imperial concubine to use, so we servants will naturally take them away.
They're all a bunch of lowlifes. All because of Chukui, that fool. If she hadn't betrayed me suddenly, I wouldn't be in this mess. Your Highness, be careful with your words, lest the Emperor hears and becomes even more disappointed in you. I don't believe the Emperor would be so heartless. I'm going to see the Emperor. Your Highness, the Emperor is furious. Whatever you say is useless. Now it's better to stay quiet for a while and let the Emperor's anger subside before you go again. The priority is to cultivate our own people. Otherwise, the chance to serve the Emperor at night will all be taken over by Consort Wan, a bunch of scum. They're all coming to compete with me for the Emperor. Why should I let these scum climb onto the Imperial bed? Say who to promote. Who do you want me to promote? Your Highness, what do you think of Consort Wan's younger sister, Consort Lijiayu, who hasn't served the Emperor yet? How is she? That fool. She's not at all a match for Wen Yunmian. She only gives bad advice, not only harming herself, but almost involving me too. What's the use of promoting her? I have found out everything. These two sisters have always had conflicts. Consort Lijiayu has always been suppressed by Consort Wan. She's very resentful. If Consort Lijiayu gains favor, it would be good to cause trouble for Consort Wan. Fine. Then promote this Consort Lijiayu. Then I won't worry about no one tripping up Consort Wan.
My lady.
What's wrong?
It's being rumored outside that Consort Lijiayu served the Emperor last night. The Emperor is very fond of her.
Sister. Sister. Are you talking about my serving the Emperor last night and gaining favor?
That's right. After entering the palace until now, it's finally happened. I'm really happy for you.
I can see that on the surface you pretend to be calm and indifferent, unconcerned. But it's all an act. But it doesn't matter. You'll soon see how I soar to the top. My dear sister, I really should apologize to you after all. I still took your life away. At this moment, the Ruyi and Fan sent by the Emperor are almost here. Then I'll go back first to check. Blame it on you not being reborn. Even heaven isn't on your side.
I pay my respects to Lady Wan Pin.
Grandfather, no need for formalities. Please sit down. How is everything at home recently?
Thanks to Lady Wan's care, everything is fine.
Grandfather, I need a strong maternal family. Otherwise, in the palace, I will be isolated and helpless. My father treated me and my mother poorly, so I cannot rely on the Marquise's mansion. I wonder, Grandfather, are you willing to be my backing?
I only fear that my words carry little weight. Afraid I cannot protect your ladyship completely.
Now, there is an opportunity that can ensure the Gu family's wealth and honor. In 10 days, Yunqing will have a flood disaster. Local officials collude with bandits for profit and cause chaos. Assassinate the river governor, bury his corpse, intending to conceal it from the court. 5 days later, Grandfather, have my cousin volunteer in the court to go to Yunqing to manage the flood. Secretly capture the bandits. How to expose the riotous officials. Save the river governor. Open it and you will know.
How does your ladyship know about things 10 days later?
Heaven's secrets must not be revealed. I was raised by my grandfather since childhood. I would never harm grandfather's family. But my cousin's personality is aloof and proud. May not be willing to step forward to do it. Please, grandfather, persuade him well.
Fine. I'll take care of this matter.
How dare you? Lady Lejeyu, seeing me, why don't you bow?
Please forgive me, Lady Huijiaoyi. Last night, serving the Emperor, my back and waist are sore. My legs are too sore to bend. So I cannot bow to you. Sister, you won't blame me, will you?
What do you think you are? Only served the Emperor a few times, and you dare to show off.
Zhaoyi, don't be angry. Later, the Phoenix carriage will come to pick me up. If the Emperor sees that I've been wronged, he will definitely inquire. Be careful, Zhaoyi, you'll regret it.
But you've only received favour for a few days, and already looked down on others. So audacious. Do you think the Emperor really values you? In my opinion, you're not even as good as Wampin's hair strand.
Just based on her. Unfortunately, she cannot get pregnant. No matter how many times she receives favor, she won't. I am different. I am prone to pregnancy. Hey, do you believe it or not? I can immediately conceive twins.
I pay respects to both masters. Lady, the Emperor has ordered me to deliver a message to you. Lady, today you do not need to go to Chaoyang Palace for the Emperor's bedchamber.
Is the Emperor occupied with something important?
I only heard that the Emperor seems to have gone to Peony Pavilion. As for the rest, I do not know.
See, as I said earlier, your favour is not as good as your sister's. Now it seems that what I said was indeed correct. This is the first time I've seen someone who was chosen for the Emperor's bedchamber, but was sent back before even leaving the door. Some people just don't have the fate, yet they still show off so much, and now they've been proven wrong, haven't they?
Why? Why must that bitch Wen Yunmian take what's mine? Why must she deliberately oppose me?
Master, be careful, walls have ears.
That bitch Wen Yunmian.
Master, I heard that. Regarding the flood disaster in Yun City, the Emperor sent Gu Weilan, the cousin of Consort Wan's maternal family, to suppress bandits and provide disaster relief. This time he returned with a great victory. So presumably the Emperor is showing his imperial favor by visiting Consort Wan.
What? Why didn't I think of it? Have the Meng family send someone. Wen Yunmian's cousin has made contributions. So won't he be promoted and ennobled? All the advantages have been taken by her.
Master, we should carefully think about how to secure our favor.
After my rebirth, I could have seized the initiative. Unexpectedly, every time Wen Yunmian steals the spotlight. In my previous life, I couldn't surpass her. In this life, I must not lose to her again. I want her dead.
I greet your majesty.
Meander, no need for formalities.
When I saw your majesty arriving, your brow was slightly furrowed with worry. Could there be something troubling you?
Regarding the incident with concubine Shu last time, I wronged you. I haven't come to see you these past few days. Will you blame me?
Of course not. Your majesty, for my sake, has already demoted and confined concubine Shu. To me, this is already a great favor. How could I feel wronged? Is it that your majesty is concerned about my feelings? That's why you're troubled?
Meander. The front line has won a battle. The commander is concubine Shu's elder brother. To appease the generals, I'm afraid I'll have to lift concubine Shu's confinement. But if that happens, you'll be wronged again.
Only by appeasing the hearts of good generals can we stabilize the army's morale and secure the people's hearts. What your majesty does is all for the sake of the common people and the border territories. How could I feel wronged? Moreover, the fairness and justice I sought, your majesty has already granted. I am content.
She actually has such broad-mindedness to endure hardships for my sake. Don't worry. In the future, I will compensate you well.
Being able to enter the palace and accompany your majesty is the greatest compensation for me. Your majesty is the one I admire. I only hope to stay close to your majesty in a place nearby. Even if we are far apart, I am still content. Now that my wish is fulfilled, I am overjoyed.
But, Mjolnir, in this harem, the winds and waves are treacherous and there is deception and intrigue. If you rely only on love and do not seek power, how can you establish yourself?
Your majesty will protect me, even if the road ahead is perilous. For your majesty, I am willing. Your majesty, tonight could you show me some affection?
Mjolnir, do you know that in this harem, if you do not fight for power and position, you cannot survive? If you wish, I will help you. If you have the ability, let me lift you up.
Isn't he always the one who hates playing with power and ambitious concubines the most?
By the decree of the Emperor. Regarding concubine Wan, Yeonmian of the Wen family, her cousin has been loyal and diligent with merits to the state. I am greatly pleased. Considering her family's virtuous traditions and that she is beautiful and wise, gentle and harmonious, she is hereby promoted to Consort Wan, granted residence as mistress of Changla Palace. So decreed.
Thank you, your majesty. Long live the emperor. I pay respects to Her Majesty the Empress.
I heard that sister has been promoted to Consort Wan. Truly, congratulations. Attendants, bring my pair of jade ruyai earrings over here to give to sister as a congratulatory gift.
I am deeply grateful for Your Majesty and Her Majesty the Empress's favor. I am extremely grateful.
What's so great about being promoted to consort? The real skill is to stay in that position long term. If you only serve in bed but don't get pregnant, no matter how high you rise, it's useless.
Some people don't even have the chance to serve or get promoted, so no need to worry about me.
You!
It's almost the end of the year. Although concubine Shu has been released from house arrest by the Emperor, in the palace, she still needs to be cautious in words and deeds. Learn from last time's incident as a lesson.
Yes. As sisters, when Leon is a fool, I arranged for her to serve the Emperor, but the Emperor hasn't summoned her to Chaoyang Palace again. She's of no help to me at all.
Concubine Shu used to be arrogant and domineering, but now she's much easier to get along with. It shows that house arrest can really help one cultivate oneself.
A bunch of bitches. When I regain favor, I'll send all of you to the Cold Palace together.
Today, I called all sisters here for the year-end purchases and decorations.
Concubine Lei, what's wrong with you? You seem off.
Sorry. I didn't want to disturb all sisters, but I felt unwell yesterday and called the imperial physician, only to find that I have been pregnant for days.
Could it be? She really is pregnant.
You You're pregnant. So soon?
Another great joy. Attendants, quickly fetch the Emperor.
The fertility pill is indeed powerful. You just wait. Not only will I give birth to the crown prince, but I will also bear the emperor a second and a third child. Moreover, my child will be the future emperor.
All sisters are happy for Consort Lu. Why is Consort Wan looking so displeased? Is it because Consort Lu stole your limelight? Consort Wan's discomfort is natural. She even violated palace rules, intercepted several times, served the emperor many nights. Yet it's still not as good as her sister's fertile womb. Consort Li only served the emperor once and got pregnant with the royal heir. Alas, fate is indeed fickle. Both from the Marquise's household, yet their fates are worlds apart.
Empress, I think it's better to have the physician examine Consort Li thoroughly.
Sister, what do you mean by that? Meaning you think I'm faking it?
Your Majesty arrives?
We pay respects to your majesty.
Rise for now.
Thank you, your majesty.
I'm already pregnant, yet in your majesty's heart, I'm still inferior to Wen Yunmian, that wretched woman.
Just now, the Empress sent someone to report that you're pregnant. Is this true?
The imperial physician has already examined me, and I have been pregnant for several days.
This is the Emperor's first child, and a great joy in the harem.
Consort Lu has contributed by conceiving a royal heir. I have decided to promote her to a consort with the title Yi. What does the Empress think?
Although joys may differ, they all lead to what is fitting. I think it's very good.
I thank your majesty. Thank you, Empress.
Congratulations, little sister. I hope you give birth to a prince smoothly, promoted to be the mistress of a palace.
Congratulations, Consort Yi.
Your Majesty, since Consort Yi has been pregnant for many days, it's better to let her go back first. Rest well.
I think the Empress's idea is very good. I will accompany her back together.
Wen Yunmian, from the moment I chose the fertility pill, your good days have come to an end.
Fool, in this harem against you, the plots and schemes have just begun. Whether she can safely give birth and raise the child, it's still unknown. Ridiculous.
I, Zhang Dequan, head of the Imperial Household Department, pay my respects to Consort Wan and wish her eternal health and peace.
Thank you, Eunuch Zhang.
It's my duty. This is the newly acquired Yunhua Fuguang brocade, specially ordered by the Empress to be bestowed upon you.
The Empress is kind-hearted, and I am deeply grateful. Later, I will go to thank Her Majesty in person.
We will take our leave now.
Master.
Consort Wan, forgive me. Just now, the quantity was sent incorrectly. An extra bolt was sent to your palace, and Eunuch Zhang ordered me to retrieve it. Thank you, Consort.
How can the Imperial Household Department be so careless to send the allocated fabric incorrectly?
The Empress is seriously ill and has rarely attended to harem affairs recently. For no reason, having people send these brocades to me.
Consort Wan? I wish you good health. I have come specifically to give Consort a health check.
Thank you, Dr. Ni.
This fabric seems not quite right. Consort, this fabric, may I examine it?
Of course, go ahead and look.
Bailuo. Consort. This fabric has been soaked in Bailuo juice. Oh, this Bailuo is a medicinal herb originating from the western regions with a very faint scent, so ordinary people can hardly detect it. Bailuo has the effect of promoting blood circulation and removing stasis, but if a pregnant person smells it, it is highly likely to cause a danger of hemorrhage and miscarriage. May I ask, Consort, where does this fabric come from?
It was just sent by the Imperial Household Department.
Fortunately, Consort is not pregnant. Otherwise, there would be big trouble. The effect of Bailuo is extremely potent. Who on earth has such malicious intent?
The Empress is inherently kind, and would definitely not do such a thing, openly harming me. Dr. Nee, go back for today, and don't disclose this matter for now. After you go back, secretly prepare Bailuo for me, preferably within 2 days, and have it ready.
Yes, Consort.
Your Highness, who is it that wants to harm us secretly? The silk has entered Xixiang Palace. Given Yipin's nature, with such precious fabric, she'll likely have someone make new clothes quickly. If she miscarries, she'll blame it on Your Highness.
I never intended to harm anyone. But if they want to harm me, don't blame me for fighting back. Wen Leyen, although we're sisters, you always try to kill me. You'd better watch out.
Your Majesty, you came to see me today? Won't the other sisters be unhappy?
You're carrying my child now, so I'll dote on you more. As for the others, in my heart, you're more important than them.
I can be in Your Majesty's heart, and I'm happy too. But I know I'm not as pretty as Sister Wenpin, but I think if I can give Your Majesty many princes and princesses, you'll love me too, right?
I wonder what Mianer is doing now. The lamp flickers, pillow askew. I know the taste of lonely sleep.
Your Majesty, I can feel today the fetus in my womb. I wonder if the Emperor is very happy. Feel it.
You've just been pregnant a short while. How can I feel it?
Your Majesty?
Enter.
Your Majesty, this is from Muden Xuan. Just sent over.
Present it.
Yes.
That bitch Wen Yunmian. Your Majesty finally came to accompany me, and you dare try to take him away again? I refuse to believe that. Now that I'm pregnant, I'm still not as important as you. Your Majesty. Tonight, stay and accompany me, okay?
But just now the Empress said your pregnancy is unstable and you need rest. I should come visit you another day.
But Your Majesty, I'm not feeling well today. Please, for the child's sake, don't leave me alone at night.
Fine. Go back and tell Consort Wan. I will stay at the Rose Pavilion tonight and visit her tomorrow for breakfast.
Yes.
Your Majesty, if you come to accompany me next time, could you send word earlier?
Why?
Because I, while waiting for Your Majesty to come, am also very happy. If I can know earlier, I can be happy even sooner.
Then if I tell you that I will come tonight, what do you think?
Then I will feel that this moment is already very sweet.
Then I'll go back to review the memorials first and come back later.
I respectfully bid farewell to Your Majesty.
Your Highness, last night's rainwater leaked into the bedchamber. there's a damaged corner in the southwest. I will go to the Imperial Household Department now to find someone to repair the wall.
Repair the wall? No hurry. You do as I say.
Your Highness, I wish you eternal peace and prosperity. Greetings to pure consort.
Wise Lady Yi, you came just in time. Her Highness was just saying she wants to marry your younger sister, to her own younger brother as a concubine. Why aren't you thanking for this grace?
Your Highness, my younger sister, already has someone she loves. I really cannot marry Mr. Chin. So I beg your Highness to show mercy and revoke the order.
Your sister has been raised in my Chin family, and now she's of age. My younger brother has taken a liking to her and wants to keep her as a concubine. What's wrong with that? Why must you marry her off to an ordinary family?
Your Highness, I only have this one younger sister. Please show mercy, Your Highness.
Do you mean that you think she marrying my younger brother is a disgrace to her? Don't forget, your family is just a destitute household. If it weren't for my help back then, how could you have thrived in the palace? Sister Lady Yi, if she marries Her Highness's younger brother as a concubine, she'll gain the protection of Her Highness and the Duke's mansion. It's a blessing your sister has earned over lifetimes. If it were me, I'd be overjoyed. Why do you still look so sad? Don't make Her Highness unhappy.
You wretch. For so many years I've been humble and followed your lead, yet you treat me like this. Then don't blame me for being disloyal.
Your Highness, when I came just now, I saw people from the Imperial Household Department entering Peony Pavilion. I sent someone to help take a look inside. It turns out that due to the rain these past 2 days, the corner of the bedchamber leaked, and the wall got soaked and damaged. When Yunmian was personally there giving orders. The Emperor only fancies her face. It's just a whim. In his heart, he doesn't take her seriously at all. This time, I will definitely take Wen Yunmian's life.
Your Highness. Your Highness, Yaipin has indeed miscarried.
Finally, things are about to change. Let's go take a look. Greetings to the Emperor and the Empress.
Your Majesty, Yipin's fetus might not be saved. There are signs that she has used Bailuo. Although Bailuo has the effect of promoting blood circulation, but after pregnancy, smelling it can also cause hemorrhage, leading to miscarriage.
Bailuo comes from the western regions, so how could it appear in my imperial harem? Investigate. Go investigate immediately.
Yes.
Your Majesty, Yipin's personal maid says she has important news to report. I have brought her here.
Kowtowing to your Majesty. I, Ming Cui, have something to report.
Speak. Speak.
Your Majesty, when my mistress was pregnant, there were no abnormalities. The imperial physician came to check her pulse and said that the baby in her womb was healthy. My mistress just today wore clothes sent by the Imperial Household Department made of fuguang brocade and felt a slight chill in her abdomen. My mistress didn't pay attention to it. However, this morning at breakfast time, my mistress had already fainted from pain. When the imperial physician arrived, she was already bleeding profusely. So I dare to guess that my mistress's miscarriage is related to this fuguang brocade.
Your Majesty, this concerns the imperial heir. I believe we must investigate thoroughly all personnel related to the fuguang brocade.
The clothes have always been sent by the Imperial Household Department. How could such a thing happen?
Bring the head of the Imperial Household Department to me. Speak. Why is there white silk in the clothes?
Your Majesty, I implore your wise judgment. This batch of Yunhua Fuguang brocade has a total of 10 bolts. After entering the Imperial Household Department, I followed the Empress's orders and took 3 or 4 bolts to send to Peony Pavilion and Rose Pavilion. But who knew that my subordinates mistakenly took 3 bolts of silk and sent them all to Peony Pavilion? After I discovered this, I immediately had someone go retrieve 1 bolt and send it back to Rose Pavilion. The one worn by Concubine Yi was the one retrieved from Peony Pavilion. During this period, it didn't pass through anyone else's hands. Could it be Consort Juan?
Impudent. How dare you?
Your Majesty, I really don't know what white silk is. By the Imperial Household Department, 3 bolts of fabric were delivered. And then by the Imperial Household Department, 1 bolt was taken away. I don't know if the people from there often make such mistakes.
Since the silk passed through Mudan Pavilion, to find out the truth and to give Consort Juan justice, Your Majesty, why not send someone to search Mudan Pavilion?
Your Majesty, I really didn't harm Consort Yi. But to prove my innocence, I beg Your Majesty to issue an order to search Mudan Pavilion.
Physician Me,
I am here.
you go with the Imperial Guards.
I obey the order. Your Majesty, for the sake of fairness, please allow Physician Zhang to accompany me.
Granted.
Yes.
Wretch, you'll see your own show soon.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
How is it? How did the investigation go?
Your Majesty, I indeed found in Mudan Pavilion white silk.
Consort Juan, how could you do such a thing? You two are biological sisters.
No matter how much Jun Shenyu protected me just now, his coldness as an emperor and suspicion will never fade away. So I won't beg for his love. I just want to use him to capture his heart, and gaining everything is enough.
Wen Yunmian, why did you harm me? We are biological sisters. Is it because we entered the palace together and I got pregnant before you?
I never thought Consort Juan would be so cruel-hearted as to harm the concubines in the harem. Your Majesty, according to palace rules, she should be immediately sent to the Cold Palace.
Was it you who did it?
Your Majesty, it wasn't me. Please investigate clearly, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, Peony Pavilion indeed has Beiluo. However, Consort Juan is also one of the victims. Your servant smelled Beiluo in the Peony Pavilion. After a thorough search, it was found that the smell came from the walls. Someone mixed Beiluo into the glutinous rice mortar and applied it to the walls. If not for today's search, the victims would probably not only be Consort Juan, but all the women in the Peony Pavilion.
Your Majesty, someone wants to harm me too.
How dare they? It seems not only does someone want to harm my child, but also someone wants to harm my favorite concubine.
Reporting to Your Majesty. 2 days ago, the walls of Peony Pavilion leaked water and peeled off. The servants also at that time repaired the walls. Even on ordinary days, those who don't visit Peony Pavilion often, like Consort Chun, also sent people to help repair the walls. This matter could absolutely not be done by the people of Peony Pavilion.
Your Majesty, I only sent people to help. I would never let anyone put Bailuo into the glutinous rice mortar. Please judge clearly, Your Majesty. Could it be that Consort Hui didn't handle the matter well? No. The idea was Consort Hui's, but Consort Chun carried it out. Could it be that...
Consort Shu, I have only one sister, yet you are aggressive, wanting her to be a concubine. It was you who were unkind first, so I had to turn against you and join forces with Wen Yunmian to deal with you.
Your Majesty, in the floor gap of Chushu Palace, we have found unused white silk. Yes?
Your Majesty. Now it seems that it can prove my innocence.
I didn't hide this. Your Majesty, please judge wisely.
Consort Chun, I have no grudge against you. Why did you harm my child? Your Majesty, please uphold justice for me. Execute this wretch by 1,000 cuts. To avenge our child,
I decree that Consort Chun is vicious and has harmed concubines and the imperial heir. From today, she is stripped of her consort title and sent to the Cold Palace.
Your Majesty, no. No! Consort Shu, save me, please! You have disrupted the harem and harmed the imperial heir. How can I help you?
Qin Shuyu. Now you want to clear yourself of responsibility.
Xin Shuyu, I have been loyal to you, and now you abandon me. Since I am just a pawn to you. Fine. If you are unkind, don't blame me for being unjust. Your Majesty, to dye the floating light brocade with white silk was Qin Shuyu's idea, and she ordered me to do it. She wanted to harm Consort Yi's child, and also drag Consort Wan into it. How dare you accuse me? Your Majesty, don't believe her. She has already harmed Consort Yi and Consort Wan, and she also wants to harm me.
Guards, drag Consort Chun out and beat her to death with clubs.
Your Majesty, no. Your Majesty, no. Save me. Save me! Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Consort Shu, you have disappointed me once again.
Your Majesty, I want to report Consort Yi.
expose me?
What do you want to report about Consort Yi?
I accidentally heard Consort Yi telling Minkoi to quickly dispose of the medicine so that no one discovers that she is faking pregnancy.
Your Majesty, please see clearly. Kaimai is lying. I am truly pregnant. My child just passed away.
Do you know that slandering your master is a capital offense?
I am not talking nonsense. They buried the medicine right under the willow tree by the pond at Chiangwei Pavilion. If your highness doesn't believe me, you can send someone to dig. You'll know once you dig.
Guards, search.
Your Majesty, do you really believe what this maid says?
All matters are not without basis. Whether it's true or false, a search will tell.
In your previous life, you had no chance to get close to the Emperor. That's why you had so many illusions. But this is the Emperor I know. No matter how much he dotes on you usually, when it's time to be ruthless, he won't show any mercy.
Your Majesty.
Physician Ni, thoroughly examine this medicine, and then examine Consort Yi carefully. I want to see who is really lying.
I obey your Majesty's order.
Your Majesty, this medicine is not mine. I have never taken this medicine. Never!
Your Majesty, my mistress absolutely cannot have taken this medicine. Perhaps it was Kai Mei who secretly put it in. She is a thief, crying thief. My lady is wronged.
Is it or not? Just investigate and you'll know it.
Empress, take care of your health.
I'm fine.
Your Majesty, I have the results. Consort Yi indeed took this medicine, which can delay menstruation, creating a pulse similar to pregnancy. But its effects don't last long. Acupuncture at the Hegu point can break the medicine's effects.
This is impossible. I was clearly pregnant. I was pregnant. Your Majesty, before entering the palace, I took a fertility pill. I can easily conceive an imperial heir. With just one night of favor, I can get pregnant. Why would I fake a pregnancy?
I heard everything. You told Ming Kui that you only served once. You must make good use of this chance, or you won't gain imperial favor. You'll also suffer from the bullying of other consorts. To ensure success, you must first fake a pregnancy, then plan slowly.
You wretched maid! How dare you frame me like this?
You've truly disappointed me too much.
Your Majesty, I didn't. I really didn't.
Guards, convey my decree. Consort Yi faked pregnancy to win favor, deceiving the Emperor. From today onward, her title is stripped, demoted to beauty, and confined to Qixiang Palace. Demoted to the rank of beauty, confined to Qixiang Palace.
Your Majesty, Concubine Lo probably doesn't have the guts for this, faking pregnancy to win favor. The brocade was sent by the Empress to Peony Pavilion. Could it be that the Empress and Concubine Lo are collaborating, using the fake pregnancy incident to eliminate Concubine Wan and Concubine Chun? That's really too vicious.
Concubine Shu's move is really clever. If it succeeds, she can eliminate me, then expose Wen Leian's fake pregnancy, finally pin it on the Empress, killing 3 birds with 1 stone, and retreat unscathed. However, I won't let her get her way.
Concubine Shu, you deliberately frame me. What's your intention?
Your Majesty, Eunuch Fu from the Empress's side has come to request an audience.
Summon him?
Yes.
Your Majesty, I think Concubine Lo has no need to fake pregnancy for favor. So I specifically sent people to search for evidence.
Your Majesty, Empress. The Empress found this matter suspicious. She just ordered this servant to search the harem extensively. Captured Concubine Shu's palace eunuch, Xiao Xiangxi. He had secretly followed the eunuch who delivers slop out of the palace. His behavior was suspicious. This servant went to his residence in the alley. Sure enough, found this package of stuff.
When setting up the plan, I had someone place it today, the white arsenic in Xiao Shangzi's room, to help the Empress uncover him. Concubine Shu, this time you won't get away unscathed.
Your Majesty, this substance is white arsenic.
Kneel down.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, forgive me. Your Majesty, please spare my life.
Your Majesty, I didn't know Xiao Shangzi would actually do such a thing.
Your Majesty, just now I also sent someone to check the Imperial Household Department's records, and surprisingly found that Xiao Shangzi and Kai Mei are cousins. So, to be thorough, I also went to search Kai Mei's room.
This was inside Kai Mei's room and discovered.
Dr. Mi, check.
Yes. Reporting to Your Majesty, this is the drug that caused Concubine Lo to falsely appear pregnant.
Kai Mei, now that things have come to this, you still won't confess honestly.
Your Majesty, spare my life. Empress, spare my life. It was all Concubine Shu who ordered me. She forced me to put drugs into Concubine Lu's food and frame Concubine Lo. Please, Your Majesty, forgive me.
That's not true. No, I didn't do these things.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty. The evidence is already conclusive. All of this was Concubine Shu trying to harm me. I beg you to issue an edict to severely punish this vicious woman.
Nonsense. It's well known that Consort Wan is infertile. How could I harm her? Perhaps it's Consort Wan and Consort Yi, the 2 sisters, colluding together. In a thief crying, "Stop thief," attempting to pin another hat on me.
Reporting to Your Majesty, although Bairuo can cause infertility in women, for those who already have difficulty conceiving, it is an invisible poison. It will gradually make people become foolish and act abnormally. Over time, I'm afraid Consort Wan will lose her life.
Mianer,
Your Majesty, I ask myself, never having offended concubine Shu? Why does she treat me this way?
Mianer doesn't hold a grudge against concubine Shu, but she keeps being framed by her. I also don't need to tolerate this any longer. Guards, spread my decree. Concubine Shu is malicious. Immediately demote her to the cold palace and revoke her concubine title.
Your Majesty, I am innocent. Your Majesty?
Your Majesty, what about Beauty Lee?
Regarding Beauty Lee, although you were framed, you failed to discipline your subordinates. So you shall reflect on your mistakes in the palace. It's also a good time to recuperate.
Your Majesty?
Mianer?
Sister Wan, you are pregnant.
Yesterday, the imperial physician checked my pulse. And I found out I am pregnant. I intended to tell Your Majesty when I found an opportunity, but unfortunately, this incident happened.
Mianer, that's wonderful. Fortunately, the earlier incident didn't harm you or the child in your womb. Between us, we will finally have our own child. Guards, spread my decree. Consort Wan of the Wen family, virtuous and capable, is promoted to noble consort.
Your Majesty, I was just promoted to consort, and standing out attracts trouble. So, after I safely give birth, it's not too late for another promotion.
Sister Wan is absolutely right.
I know that you have always been steady, unlike others who become arrogant with just a bit of favor and act spoiled. I will do as you say.
Wan Mei Mei. Regarding today's matter, I should really thank you. If it weren't for your reminder, I might have fallen into Consort Shu's trap.
Your Highness cares for the harem, so it's only right that I do these things. Empress? In a past life, at this time, the Empress was already dying, with only a year left to live. Who would have thought she was already so ill?
I'm fine. Did I scare you?
Your Highness should go back and rest early. Today's events, you've been through too much. How can your body withstand it? In this harem?
With your help? I don't feel tired. Wan Mei Mei, you must take good care of your health. Once you give birth to a prince, I will suggest to the Emperor that you assist in managing the harem.
I thank Your Highness the Empress. I will definitely do my utmost to assist you.
I'm going back now. Wan Mei Mei, would you like to come with me?
With this happening, consort, you must be feeling awful. No matter what, she is my sister. I want to comfort her a bit.
You are truly a kind and good woman. No wonder the Emperor dotes on you. You may go.
Your Highness.
This time, it's all thanks to you that I found out about Jin Shuyu's plan. Noble consort Hui, all past grievances. Let's wipe the slate clean. In the future, when I gain favor, I will surely support you well.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Wen Yunmian, you dare to come here? You wretch. Today's events were all done by you, right?
I never intended to harm anyone. They wanted to harm me. I merely turned the tables on them. The outcome they face now is self-inflicted.
In my previous life, you took the fertility pill and gave birth to several children, securing the position of Empress Dowager. Why, when it comes to me, Does it become like this?
Do you think I relied on constantly giving birth to establish myself? In this imperial harem, only by winning the Emperor's heart can one stand firm. My dear sister, you lost too thoroughly.
Don't you dare be so arrogant. Once I recover my health, I will bear children for the Emperor and give birth to several princes. My children can also become Emperor. What are you laughing at?
I laugh at your foolishness. You still can't see the situation clearly. Consort Shu's family is powerful, so the Emperor sent her to the Cold Palace. But we'll find a scapegoat for her to avoid trouble from her family. After today's events, the Emperor will no longer allow you to have children.
Impossible. I don't believe it, you wretch. I'll tear your mouth apart. See if you dare again.
The Emperor has decreed. By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor proclaims, Lady Wen, the beauty of joy, presuming on favor to become arrogant, acting improperly, repeatedly violating palace rules, and now even behaving rudely before the Emperor, from today move into the Cold Palace, hoping for reflection, to serve as a warning to others. So it is decreed. Consort Wan, the Emperor said you were frightened today, and specifically rewards you with Imperial Consort grade a set of gold, and Kingfisher feather headwear, 10 hue of South Sea pearls, 20 bolts of shoe brocade, as a consolation.
Thank the Emperor.
It was me who was plotted against. So why can Wen Yunmian receive rewards? While I am sent to the Cold Palace, I am not convinced. I am not convinced. I am not convinced.
Shu Pin, long time no see.
I wonder who it is. It turns out to be the currently favored Wanfei. What? Want to see me make a fool of myself?
I came to tell you something. Do you recognize this?
Huh. It's just the incense I used before. What, want to imitate me? Don't think that by doing this, you can secure favor. I grew up with the Emperor. How dare you compare yourself to me?
The incense is good incense. But it's a pity that something has been mixed in.
What do you mean?
You've been in the palace for many years and have never been pregnant. Haven't you ever suspected?
The Imperial physician said my body needs to be regulated.
Regulated? The Emperor never intended for you to conceive a royal heir. Do you think his doting is because he loves you? It's just because your maternal family is powerful and needs to be appeased.
Impossible, impossible.
Do you think the Emperor doesn't know about the things you've done? He tolerates you only because he's waiting for a suitable opportunity. And now you've been relegated to the Cold Palace. Has he ever come to see you?
Ha 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 ha. What a heartless and ungrateful Emperor. I gave everything for him. And in the end, it all turned out to be a joke. In this life, I've fought and competed. Won against all of you. But lost to the man I love the most. Tell the Emperor that I hate him. May we never meet again in this lifetime.
Guards! Shu Pin has passed away.
By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees Wen Yunmian, from a noble and elegant family, bears the virtues of the earth and bore auspicious twins. Now you are promoted to noble consort, granted the title Chen, bestowed with golden credentials and treasures to assist in managing the 6 palaces. So it is decreed.
I kowtow and thank your majesty. Long live the Emperor, 10,000 years. Thank you, eunuch.
Awarded a gilded flying phoenix crown inlaid with jewels. A pair of red gold coiling dragon and double phoenix bracelets. Granted 100 bolts of glowing brocade. And 3 coral trees from the South Sea.
Empress.
The Emperor has an edict to appoint noble consort Wen Yunmian as the new Empress to preside over the 6 palaces.
I have suddenly fallen ill. The imperial physicians dare not speak directly, but I am well aware that there is no cure now.
The physicians are studying prescriptions and will surely cure the dragon body. The harem is managed by me. The court, with the support of my maternal grandfather and cousin, will not cause chaos. Your Majesty, just rest and recover.
Me and her, our deep conjugal love. After I die, would you be willing to be buried alive with me?
Your Majesty, I, of course, am unwilling.
Miener, was your previous affection for me all fake?
If your Majesty truly loved me, why not let me live well? To protect our children and this vast land? By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees, I have ruled the world, working diligently day and night. But now I am unwell. Fearing recovery is difficult. Although the Crown Prince is young, he is wise and mature, and benevolent and filial. If I meet misfortune, the Crown Prince will inherit the throne. Empress Wen is intelligent and dignified, specifically ordered to govern from behind the curtain, to assist the young emperor. I hope all civil and military ministers accompany him closely. So it is decreed. Your Majesty, a country cannot be without a ruler for a day. But now I am unwell, fearing recovery is difficult. I deeply know the state's grand plan will continue. And the Crown Prince should inherit the throne, ruling with virtue, treating the people with benevolence, determined to reform and change laws, putting the people first. With no distinction between high and low, men and women are equal.
Attendant.
I respectfully send off, Your Majesty.
Pay respects to the Emperor. Pay respects to the Empress Dowager.
All ministers, please rise. From today onward, I hope you will wholeheartedly assist the new emperor, not to betray the former emperor's trust.
We will spare no effort.
I schemed tirelessly to reach a high position, not to dominate others, but only for one day. To let the women in this deep palace no longer be at the mercy of others. And to make this world with no distinction between noble and common.